Hey, so you're thinking about moving to Overland Park, Kansas? Well, good news in this video, we are going to be walking around Overland Park, Kansas, more specifically 169 Highway and 135. And if you stick around to the end, we're going to take a look at a couple neighborhoods, actually 3 neighborhoods at 3 different price points. We're going to look at like a $450, a $550, and a $650 price point, so you can kind of see what those houses look like and what you might be able to afford right here in Overland Park. And we're going to get started right now. Hey, if this is your first time tuning into the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Kansas City and the surrounding area, places like Overland Park, Kansas, then click subscribe, hit that little bell for notifications so you can be the first to know of the current market right here in the KC metro area. My name is Zach Morton. My business partner, Max Jones, the Mojo Real Estate team, and I have been helping people move to Kansas City for over 20 years. We get calls, texts, and emails from folks just like you every single day. We absolutely love it, but you don't have to take our words for it. See what our clients have to say with over 600 5-star Google reviews from folks just like you. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, you can pick up that phone, give us a call, shoot us a text, drop us an email, even schedule a Zoom call so we can chat with you about your goals and help you with that seamless transition into your new neighborhood right here in Overland Park, Kansas. So hey, without any further ado, I'm in Overland Park right now. In fact, I'm standing in front of the iconic Prairie Fire Museum, and we are located right at 135th and 69 Highway. So right kind of in the heart on that main artery off 35 that drops down to 69 of Overland Park. So I wanted to start here. We're gonna kind of just take a look at some houses right here. This is kind of a busy, hustling, bustling area, full of shopping, full of amenities, full of golf. And a lot of people really like this area. It's very sought after, so I figured, hey, let's do a video specifically to this and just show you what it has to offer in some of the houses in this area. So anyway, Prairie Fire Museum right here behind me, super cool. And then right across the street from that, we've got the AMC Theater. So I'm just gonna start walking and talking a little bit while we're in this shopping entertainment district. 135th Street runs right out there. So that's 135th. And then 69 Highway is just a few blocks that way. And that's kind of the major intersection. From here, we have 2 very prestigious golf course communities, which is going to be Iron Horse and Lionsgate. So they are absolutely amazing. So if you're into golf's your thing, you want to live on golf, definitely check out those communities. They are beautiful, they're fresh and fairly new and got a lot of good things going on there. But just from here, as far as we'll pop up some B-roll drone footage, but this shopping area is absolutely massive. If they don't have anything here that you want, then you are absolutely insane, because this place has got it covered. Just from what I can see, kind of as the entertainment, we have Rocks Brews over there, which is going to be, pub fare, restaurant, all that kind of stuff. Hey, we got a bank right there. We have Chicken N Pickle just down the street right over here, which Chicken N Pickle is going to be your pickleball, indoor, outdoor pickleball. They also have a restaurant and a bar, and they do really good chicken salads, roasted chicken, rotisserie chicken. There's walking trails. I'm just kind of pointing out what I'm seeing as I'm walking around here. There is like a country club of fitness centers over here on the back side of the shopping area. So if you're wanting to join a gym, this is a mega gym. They've got a huge outdoor pool with a kiddie park and water slides. And I mean, just everything you can imagine. It is an absolutely insanely large shopping area. We've got Shields, which is your outdoor kind of adventure sporting goods store, which is huge. I think they still have a Ferris wheel in there. So it's a great place to take the family, do a lot of Christmas shopping, when fall comes in Shields. What else do we got right here? Restaurants out the wazoo. Just in this area alone, there's gonna be a couple of pizza places. There's some 5-star dining. There's a new Italian restaurant going in, but you could literally spend, I don't know, Overland Park has more restaurants, more things to do than any place in the city. So it's no wonder why it is voted hands down one of the best suburbs of Kansas City, or the best city of Kansas City to live in. Another one of the huge draws is the school district. They have the best school district in the whole state of Kansas, not to mention Kansas City, either Missouri or Kansas. So anytime that we have people coming in town that are highly focused on getting into that best school district they can possibly get into, they are usually already done their research and they're like, hey, we want blue valleys, so we're looking in this area. Overland Park covers all that bases, the home of Blue Valley. There's also some other suburbs around that I would encourage you to also take a look at, like Lenexa, Shawnee, Olathe. Some of those are going to have Blue Valley schools as well, but Overland Park definitely has that. It's also the biggest suburb of Kansas City. And if you want more details on Overland Park in specific, we have a couple vlog tours that we've done that are just focused on walking around and talking about Overland Park, as well as some map videos. Sometimes it's more helpful if you're a visual learner to look at like the Google Maps. We kind of talk about the hot spots where you need to go. So check all those out. Those are on our channel. And then pros and cons videos where we talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly about any given city. So check those out. Those are all on our channel. You can go to our playlist too and just hop in there. But all kinds of fun stuff to do in Overland Park. Amazing school districts, great properties. They take great care of their streets. It is a little busier, I guess if I had to say a negative. There's a little more traffic because, you know, more people live here than any other city in Kansas City because it's the best. So lots of options for everybody. We've got entry prices. You can, I mean, I would say $350, $400 is probably about the bottom. And then you can go up to several $1,000,000 depending on what kind of lifestyle, what kind of golf course, what kind of amenities that you want in your personal residence. But it just goes on and on. And Overland Park, you know, just sits on the south side of the city, so it's really close to downtown Kansas City. It's a little further to get to the airport, but you know, depending on how often you're traveling and flying around and getting out of Kansas City, not that big a deal. But anyway, I just wanted to point out this area. Like I said, restaurants galore, shopping galore, amenities galore with great schools, and we're right here close to great highway access in the heart of Overland Park. So I think that kind of covers this spot and all the fun things to do, eat, shop, you know, can't go wrong with any of that. So why don't we just go out, take a look at some houses, see what that's all about, see what you can actually get for that $450, $550, and $650, and kick it off. All right, let's do it. All right, so here we are at our first house. In fact, it is just up the street. We're gonna do a little bit of walking, and they've got a critter guy there with some ladders all over the house. I don't wanna get too close to disturb. So what I'm gonna do is pop up some awesome photos so you can get a good look at it. But we're in the neighborhood right now. We are just probably 5 minutes from the shopping center we were just at. So still really close to all that shopping, all those amenities. In fact, this neighborhood has a walking trail that connects to another neighborhood that has a walking trail that will eventually take you into that shopping area. In fact, Overland Park's got trails all over the place. So the trail system is really cool. I don't know exactly where they all go, but a lot of them will take you to the high traffic areas that you want to be at. So always keep that in mind. But the house we're coming up on is $440,000. We're in a nice, quiet little neighborhood. We're just a few blocks from the highway, but I can't hear the highway. So that's beautiful, right? Nice and close, but you don't have to listen to it. 440, we're at 2,900 square feet. We are a 2-story with a 2-car garage, tastefully redone. I love this. This house was built in 1991, so I do love these 90s houses. You get the real hardwood floors, which I'm personally a fan of. And it's just right up there. They got a guy on a ladder doing something to button up the gutters or something. That's something that happens out here in the Midwest, probably everywhere. Squirrels, raccoons, weird critters can find their way into your attic sometimes, so you just got to keep up on that maintenance. It doesn't happen all the time. I'd say 1 out of 100 houses is going to have an issue with that at some point in its career. But anyway, beautiful house. You got finished square footage in the basement as well. A nice backyard, a nice, well done kitchen, new carpet, fresh paint inside, and it's just absolutely beautiful and ready to go. I think that is a super sweet price point. In fact, it's only been on the market now for like 6 days, so that one's probably going to go quick, especially if it's here in Overland Park. You can see right across the street we got some nice houses as well. We've got sidewalks, we've got community mailboxes, which are kind of nice, kind of keep the place looking a little cleaner. Everybody appears to take pretty good care of their yard, and just a lot of action in this part of town. So hey, $440, not too bad. That's coming in, I think, at $151 a square foot at that price point for what you get. So pretty slick, but hey, let's not stop here. Let's go see what you can get for $550 and then on to $650 and wrap this up. All right, let's do it. All right, so here we are coming up on house number 2. This one is listed for $535 currently. It's completely renovated. Everything's brand new. They claim they spent over $150,000 on this renovation. We'll throw up some photos. I mean, it looks absolutely amazing inside. It is a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2-car garage, finished basement, an absolutely beautiful kitchen full of granite. And they've also included a second kitchen in the basement. So this one really could be set up very nicely for multi-generational family living. There's even a bedroom up in the loft that's separate from that shares no walls with the other bedroom. So it's a good spot for a teenager or just somebody that wants to get away. On the other side of the house to have perfect peace and quiet. But absolutely beautiful inside, right at 2,900 square feet, so lots of square feet. You've got LVP, you've got manufactured wood floors, so all of the good stuff with this property. And like I said, they spared no expense. The outside's beautiful, the inside's beautiful. We're right here in the heart of Overland Park. We're about 151st Street and 69 Highway, just to give you an idea if you're looking at a map. But that's what you can get right now. Don't expect this one to last long. That's a pretty sweet price point for everything being completely new, and it looks stunning. So that's coming in right at $185 a square foot, and this house originally was built in 1993, and it is a beautiful day here in Overland Park. So let's go check out the last house, house number 3. Let's do it. All right, so here we are at our 3rd and final house, and this one we just kind of been bumping it up in price. We are at $650 now, so right behind me we have another house that's been completely remodeled. That's coming in right at $650. This is a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath. We've got over 3,900 square feet of finished space, so basically 29 up and then another 1,000 in the basement. But have absolutely the sellers here. This isn't a flip. The homeowners have done this themselves to enjoy it, and now they're ready to move on. So everything's been completely redone. We've got, just from the kitchen, we've got new, freshly refinished real hardwood floors, which are always my favorite, butcher block countertops and butcher block island, just nice and bright and white, new soft closed drawers. That takes you in onto the living room with a nice bank of windows, just all kinds of space in there, and it's all new carpet, fresh paint throughout this entire place. Takes you out to a nice large back deck that's going to overlook the Windham Park. So you've got a park in your backyard, so needless to say, you're not going to have anybody back there looking in your window. You know, there's not like there's another house back there where everybody's looking in each other's windows. It's all just private space. You get a nice private view. It's a wooded park area with trails that kind of meander through into different cul-de-sacs in this neighborhood. And then there's even a playground that's located back there too. So super cool system. There is an HOA out here. It's about $47 a month. It's going to get you access to the neighborhood pool, which just happens to be about 2 blocks away. So an easy walk from here. You can tell that we do have sidewalks. I'm standing in a cul-de-sac right now. So pretty nice and quiet, but I'll kind of pan around just so you can get a good look at what's going on around here. What else can I tell you? So that square footage, when you break down the price per square foot, we're coming right in at $167 a square foot. That'd be a little outrageous. So a great price point to be right here in Overland Park. We're just a little bit away from 135th Street and 69 Highway, so close to all the good stuff. Easy to get into, out of. We've got boulevards running down the street, 2 lanes, so it's really great highway access, really great shopping access, and this is just a really great spot. So, hey, if Overland Park, I mean, we really appreciate you guys watching these videos, and if Overland Park, you think it's the right spot for you, then I would encourage you to check out our other videos. We've done vlogs on Overland Park. We've done map tours where we're on top of the map on Google, going around showing you how to get places. Pros and cons videos. In fact, we even have a, if you go to our playlist on our channel, we have one called Living in Overland Park playlist, which is just all things Overland Park. So if Overland Park is what you're after, do check on that playlist, make sure you check it out. But all the other cities that are around this that are equally as awesome, I would take a look at, you got Lenexa, which we have a vlog on that, Shawnee, and the same thing with those playlists. So definitely take a look at the Overland Park area. Also take a look at those surrounding areas, because this is just a really great part of town. Can't hardly go wrong, but Overland Park, one of the best cities in Kansas City, hands down. So check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for sharing. And remember, you got a couple friends in the business, so when you're ready, just reach out, let us know how we can help. We'll see you on the next one.